So we're here in Fresno, California. We just finished setting a 40-gallon Bradford White natural gas water heater. This is the skinny model, so it's 18 inches in diameter and a little bit taller. The reason why is you've got not a lot of clearance here. You've got the water heater, and then you've got the dryer and the washer, and you can see there's it just right up against the door. So the water heater stand typically 24 by 24. We've got it at 21 by 21. The stand itself is 20 by 20. Platform 21 inches because we need to scoot it away from the wall because they got wiring, pretty substantial wiring coming through the wall right there. So anyways, we just moved it out. We replaced the top there. The other water heater had burst and flooded the area, so we took the top off of it, put a brand new piece of 3/4 plywood down on there, tied that together, and in the back we put some spacers in because there's no wall surface to mount against this the water heater to make it rigid. So we put some spacers in there, 3/4 plywood down there, 3/4 plywood up here, brand new adjustable straps, got them tied in, upper third and lower third as per contract. We have the new gas supply line installed. Additionally, we added a new gas shutoff valve. That's not contract, but we'd like to put them in. This one was as old as the home. Spin through valve begins to leak, and then PG&E's out here shutting your gas down until you can get a plumber out. So we just replaced it. They're like 10 bucks, no big deal. So free of charge there. And then up top, we've got brand new 3/4 turn full port ball valve. And funny thing on the way to the plumbing job, anyways, there was not a lot of clearance back here. Existing plumbing not high enough, and a little conflict with the vent. So what we had to do is bend this handle up. That's not normally how it looks right there, bent up. It's straight, but it was hitting the vent pipe, and it still operates real well. You know, you just take it, 1/4 turn on, 1/4 turn off. So no big deal with that. Anyway, so it's a Watts 3/4 turn, 1/4 turn full port ball valve, and so 1/4 turn on, 1/4 turn off, and then a little nipple down there. Falcon stainless steel connectors, a little 15-inch shorty. These are full flow, the Mega Flow. Let me check this for leaks real quick, make sure nothing's leaking. Everything looks good there. And then over on the hot side, same thing. Falcon stainless steel 3/4 by 15 Mega Flow stainless steel connector. We like these. And then relief valve comes with the water heater. It's installed, and then a little nipple, and then a 3/4 by 18 Falcon stainless steel connector. So that's good. All new venting all the way through the roof. They had an existing vent, and by the time we got these offsets in here, it stuck up way too high. So we just went out, got a brand new piece of vent pipe. It's the dual wall B vent, 3-inch by 48 inches long. A couple of adjustable 90s there to get over to the hole, and then up to the roof. We did cut back the paper because the paper was too close to the pipe up there. Hopefully I didn't flip the video over. So that got the actual sheeting cut back a little right there. Got the paper cut back. And then the roof flashing is going to be replaced. Got a roofer coming out here. He should be here about 2. He's going to replace the flashing up there. Actually, I think quite a few of the flashings are old. The rubber gaskets have failed, so he's going to replace that, get you sealed up. We did put some plumber's tape up there. We had some brackets, but can't find them. Actually left them at the store. That's what happened, okay? So those got plumber's tape up there to hold it. You see one piece pulling it up and the other two pulling it from side to side. So that'll keep it centered in the hole and begins to work on that. It's in place, so don't pull up on it and push down on it too much. We got screws in there, so it shouldn't move around too much. In good shape. Anyway, so that is the scope of our work out here. Everything looks good. It is on pilot for right now until the roofer's done. We don't want to fire it up and have hot exhaust coming out the top of that vent pipe. So once he's done, you can put the cap and the collar and the cap on there, and then go ahead and just turn that to hot, and then you'll have hot water in about 2 hours. Outside of that, this installation is done. So, second portion of the video, we did want to document, and we forgot about it, document how to flush this water heater. So this is what we recommend once a year. The pop-off valve here, the relief valve, needs to be manually engaged here. So straight up, and then release it, and it pops down in place. It's 150-pound spring pressure right here. So this will open and then close. So open to discharge water, and then close down, make sure it closes down all the way. So once a year you'll do that just to make sure that this is working correctly, because this device is a safety feature. If you get too much temperature and or pressure, then this becomes a bottle rocket. It'll launch 100 feet in the air. So that's the most important part of the water heater. So operate that once a year. And also, flushing this water heater, what you do is come out here. Typically it's going to be over in the in one of these heat setting. So hot ABC, very hot. We only recommend hot. It's about 120 degrees, and you can adjust it according to your needs. But on hot, that's normal function. What you do is come out here first thing and turn it to pilot, where you can see it is at right now. So turn it to pilot so the burner will not come on. Don't turn it off at the gas valve, because then you'll have to relight it. But turn it down to pilot, and then come up here to the cold water valve, which we showed you earlier, that Watts full port ball valve, and do a quarter turn and shut it off completely. Go ahead and open up this relief valve straight up so it stands up and it'll hold itself in that open position, or alternatively you could go to the nearest faucet and open up the hot faucet, just the hot side, and then put a hose down here on the drain, and there's a little screw back in there. It's just a quarter turn, so it's not a multi-turn like a regular faucet is. Quarter turn on, quarter turn off. So you get that hose on there, take it out front, quarter turn, and drain that water heater all the way to the bottom. You should monitor it. Take a look at what's coming out. Either the first 5 gallons that come out, monitor it for debris, any sand, sediment. Also about the last 5 gallons. Hard to gauge when you're almost out of the 40 gallons that is in the tank, but take a look and see what's in the water. It should flush everything out, and then go ahead and go ahead and shut that back down. Go ahead and go back up and turn the cold water back on, or actually shut off the relief valve, or shut off the faucet in the home first. Turn the cold water back onto the water heater, and then come back over here and turn it back to heat, and then you are done. So that's flushing it annually and activating the relief valve to make sure it's functioning correctly. Outside of that, this installation is done.